Hey guys, I'm going to give you a quick intro into sketching. So what I first like to do is sort of map out where things are going to go on the page. For this one I'm using a reference picture of some flowers that I found on the internet. And so first I'm just starting with some basic shapes and sort of making sure that they're fitting on the page properly and they're working with each other properly, looking at how they, in reference to one another, each petal and how it's sort of formed and where it goes. And then once I'm starting to get happy with those, then it looks like I'm going into the background and just adding some of those. And if you notice, while I'm sketching, I'm very lightly drawing. I'm not doing anything special or well, it is purposeful, but they're not like, you know, special perfect lines that they have to be. This is sort of a general idea of where you want each thing to go. Then you can start to go in and figure out, okay, well, I'm gonna add a little bit of this detail work in here. And then you can start to build it from there. And so what I like to do then is just darken up the lines that I really like. So the ones that I want to keep, those are the ones I just start to darken up. And I notice a lot of people feel like they have to erase the initial sketched out lines. I don't find it necessary to erase them. I like them being there, but if they really bother you, then definitely erase them. But I kind of like to leave them there because it sort of shows that it wasn't this perfect line to begin with. It was just sort of an idea of where that line needed to go. But now, as it gets darker and darker, I find out, okay, this is where I really want it to be, and then you can work on it from there. And so for this sketch, I didn't add value with pencil. I decided to use some oil pastels to work out and get the light and the shadow that I wanted for the flowers. I wanted it to be in color. I didn't want it to be black and white. I love working in color. I prefer working in color. Sketching is something that I am growing to love. I really enjoy painting, and they even say that working in pastel like this is called painting. You're just painting with a different material. But I prefer color, but I am learning to love sketching and black and white. Working in black and white is tricky. And so I started with some lighter shades, and then I worked in some medium shades, and it was really kind of hard to get the right colors that I was looking for. There's more pink, I think, in the photo reference, but I didn't have any of that, so I just decided to go with what I have and just sort of use the reference and figure out where the light and shadows go. This color that I'm adding in now really brought in that pinky purple that I was really wanting. And if you notice, the oil pastels, they blend really nicely. I love how oil pastels blend together and give you this really nice, vibrant color. And so with that, I'm just adding layer and layer and layer until it turns into what I want it to be. And I don't finish this piece yet. It is a work in progress, but I thought I'd make a little quick video about the beginning stage of it, and I will continue to work on it and keep you posted and let you see the finished product. But it's just not there yet. I do finish this one flower and just keep layering and layering The pencils seem to really blend with the white, so you kind of have to press really hard to get the white to show up the way that you want to. And then really working on getting those dark areas darker. That's going to give you some nice contrast between your light areas and your shadowy areas. I remember in 9th grade, my teacher said it wasn't dark enough in my shadowy areas, so I definitely try and work on that. I've tried to work on that ever since. But as I'm getting more into sketching lately, I can really see the value in going deeper in the darker areas because it really just makes the lighter areas stand out. But like I said, I will finish the flowers and keep you posted with how it's going. I'd love to hear your comments and questions, as long as they are constructive questions and comments. I'd love to hear them, and hopefully I can answer some of them for you. Again, getting the dark tones, the middle tones, the light tones. It's not just one orange color. There's lots of little nuances to value in there. And again, going back to that really pretty fuchsia color that I absolutely love. As long as you put it everywhere, it sort of unifies your whole piece. You could just sit and add layer and layer and layer and layer and layer and layer, but you do have to find a place where you're happy with it and decide, you know what, that's finished. And you're always going to look at it and say, oh, I need to add this, I need to add that, and I need to do that. But find a place where you are happy with it and you're content with sort of the way it ended up. And there you have it. See you next time.